Hi everyone, and as you can tell by the title of the video, I've sold my Apple shares. I've kind of said for a while that I think this is going to go at some point over the next 2 weeks, being that was 2 weeks ago that I made that video, and that has happened. Apple shares got to a nice point where I sold them, my target price that I set when I bought in, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit sad to be selling them. I think a lot of people on YouTube that watch a lot of my videos kind of think that I hate Apple. I don't. I think it's a really good company, and it's one that I would recommend buying. I only did a video a while back saying that I think there's going to be a dip, and there was a dip, and then I bought in. Same again, if I ever saw Apple shares dip, I'd probably get in them again and hold them for a little bit. I'll be honest, I did plan to hold them a little bit longer because I bought in at 158 per share, and then I sold yesterday at 179 per share as of recording this video. Which is the price target I set, which is obviously about a $20 gain per share on all of the stock. And in all, I only held this position for about 4 weeks. Normally I hold positions obviously a lot longer than 4 weeks, but obviously if it gets to the price target, then I'm going to take the profit and then I can go invest in somewhere else. I was kind of enjoying being in Apple. It's got a great dividend, a good company. Even though I think they made a few mistakes over the last year, still a really good company to be holding. And like I say, I was a little bit sad to see the stock go in general. And at some point, hopefully, I can get back into this stock. I'm sure at some point it's going to have a little bit of a dip, a little bit of a correction that I'll be able to get into. I think last year there was 3 points where there was a dip in the Apple stock where I could have entered. So I'm sure at some point we've already had one. I'm sure at some point we might see another 2. This year where there should be a little bit of a correction, a little bit of a dip to get into, and I'd probably hold them for another like $20 gain on them shares. But obviously this is getting near to its all-time high. Whenever stocks get to the all-time high, obviously it's a little bit of where is it going to go? Is it going to now dip again, or is it going to keep the momentum going and pass the all-time high? So hopefully, even though I've sold out, I'd like to see Apple go a little bit higher and then drop down. Obviously it's nearly impossible to always get in at like the low point, sell at the high point. It's never going to really be able to be doing that. So I think that's a good $20 gain that I'll take on them shares overall. And like I say, hopefully I'll get in at some point. Apple is definitely one of my favourite stocks. Other one being like Amazon and Nvidia. Nvidia's a bit too expensive for me. Amazon, same again. The share price is a little bit of a killer on that one. Apple's just generally a nice dividend at a nice share price with the potential of a good gain. So yeah, if there was a dip or correction, I'd get back into Apple. And also I think another thing is if I was kind of limited on the stocks that I was kind of liking, then it would be another one for me to get into. But at the moment there's still quite a few stocks that are on sale that I'd like to get into and hold for a little bit. So potentially Apple could appear again at some point. Obviously I've got the Facebook shares that I'm holding for a little while. There's one new stock that I bought with Apple money that I made. I'll do a video on that tomorrow. There's 2 stocks I actually bought after selling Apple. So obviously Facebook, I'm hoping that will go, and Alibaba, hopefully that will go at some point towards the next 4 weeks. So if Facebook and Alibaba go, that'll free up, potentially maybe move back into Apple. And as well as that, it covers my portfolio to be a bit diversified, because obviously if I have Facebook, Alibaba and Apple and the new company that I'll tell you tomorrow, I'd be on 4 tech stocks right there, which I don't go too heavy into tech, even though they're kind of like my favourite stocks to be going into. I don't want to have too many stocks because if a big correction happens, I don't want to get absolutely murdered. So I'm kind of like trying to just keep it a little bit diversified at the moment. So I'm kind of happy I've sold them. Potentially I might go back into it at some point this year, and we'll see what happens. So guys, give the video a like and watch the video tomorrow to find the 2 new stocks that I purchased after selling my Apple shares.